so you guys can hear me. And here we are. So, we have a bunch of severe storms popping up all across the board right now. So, let's start off with the first tornado warning that we have right now. So, Sayre, Pennsylvania. Sayre and Barton. Sayre, Pennsylvania. Barton, New York. Athens, PA. Chemung, all those areas. If you guys know anyone, please be sure to call them and let them know that they are in a tornado warning. As you guys can see here, we have the reds going away from the radar and the greens going towards the radar. Right in the middle there is where we have our tornadic rotation. That's moving generally north-northeast here, so Waverly, Barton, and Nicholas, you guys are next up for this. However, I did they not issue a new they did not issue a new severe thunderstorm warning ahead of this thing, which is a little weird, but you know what? We also have this, but that's contamination. That right there isn't anything we need to be concerned about. That is just contamination. Dropping down south here, we have a new severe thunderstorm warning that was just issued. This has a tornado possible tag on it. So if you're in Jersey Shore, Williamsport, I live down here, so this is fairly close to me. If you guys live in those areas, please take shelter, because not only is there a severe thunderstorm threat, there's also the threat of a tornado here as well. So you guys need to take that very seriously here. As you can see, we have these grays going towards the radar, and these reds moving away from the radar. Right in the middle there is where our potential tornadic circulation is. It's heading off in the direction of Cogan Station, Balls Mills, Salisbury, Jersey Mills, Camel, Oakham, State Route 184, US 15, State Route 287. So you guys live in those areas, please get into a sturdy building right now. I do know that there is a baseball game going on in Williamsport right now. I want to see if they've pushed that back. As of right now, they haven't pushed anything back yet with the first pitch of that game, but I'd imagine that they will be doing that soon. Down here, we also have a bunch of unorganized rotations. If we go to reflectivity here, if it'll load, you can see that storm, it's mostly by itself, and it does have that hook echo shape that you'd expect. And my radars died. Okay, fun. Can we come back, please? Also, I should probably pull up chat, shouldn't I? That would probably be nice to have up. No, I don't want max velocity. I already have him up on the side in case there's something I missed. The the heck? Um, I don't know why it's. You can see we have these rays going towards the radar. These red. I'm not sure why it's doing that. That's really weird. You can see we have these rays going towards the radar. These reds. Hold on. I want to see if it's doing that on my actual TV. Give me a sec, chat. Yeah, why do I have it on 3D? Why? It shouldn't be doing that. I don't know why it's doing that. If anyone knows how to fix that, please let me know, because I don't know what I did. Because it shouldn't be in 3D. Video. Stream. Accessibility. Yeah, I'm not sure why it's doing that. I apologize. We're just gonna have to live with it for now. So I don't know what's going on with it. That's really weird. I don't think I've ever had a stream do that. I've been trying for almost 3 years now, and it's never done that in the past. But good news is we have no tornado warnings currently. Now, if this storm does develop, I will have to log off to take shelter. If it does decide to do the funny, I will have to sign off and get into shelter. And probably get my sister up if she's awake. But as of right now, I'm good for at least the next hour. I'm good for at least the next hour. Now, if the storm does decide to do the funny in about an hour, I will probably have to sign off if it does do anything. if this storm down here does decide to do the funny. Right now it looks disorganized, so that can change in an instant. I am in a tornado watch with, if I can pull it up here, 7020 tornado probs. That is the current watch probs that I am in right now. So, storm could develop on my head and do the funny. Now, I'm hoping that isn't the case here. But if it is, I will need to take shelter. We have a new severe thunderstorm warning over here. If I can get this to work. This is a tornado possible type severe thunderstorm warning for Towanda. Let's take a look at velocities. Yeah, we're not really seeing anything. If there was a tornadic circulation, it would be right there if we had anything. However, the National Weather Service in Binghamton doesn't believe that's tight enough to issue a warning on it yet. So they're not warning it. Also, excuse me. Also, this tornado warning that was up here for Sayre and Athens hasn't allowed to expire. However, there is still some pretty tight rotation here. Red's going way, green's going towards, right in the middle is where our tornadic rotation is. So don't be surprised if you're in Endicott, Vestal, Johnson City, Candor, Barton, or Waverly that you get a tornado warning issued soon. Because this storm still has some pretty tight rotation on it. Cortland, jump over there. I believe that is Brandon Kopek on that storm. And we have a new tornado warning, so scratch that. New tornado warning has just been issued up here. Now, go up, please. I want to take a look at reflectivity. Yeah, I can see why they warned that. This has the classic hook echo shape here. I need to change the color. Change it to black, honestly. Black's a good neutral color for coverage like this. There's our rotation. There's our hook echo. And if we switch to velocity, we have these. Hold on, where's radar coming from? KTV, KTYX. Where is that? Where is that? Where's this radar coming from? There it is. I think. Yeah, that's what it is. That might. This might get warned as well. Don't be surprised if that gets warned here soon. So that's some strong rotation on that one as well. And we'll talk about that in a minute here. But if you're in Kirkland, Paris, Cazenovia, Lennox, Get underground immediately. You guys are in a tornado warning now. And my radar app is glitching out. Fun. Also, there's... Did they cancel it? No, they didn't. It just rendered out. Yeah, but I'm not going to be surprised if this one up here gets warned in a minute. Because that does look like it's going to produce here soon. But we have these greens and almost whites moving towards the radar, and we have these reds moving away right in the middle there. I know it's hard to see because of the Say Route US 20 logo there, but that's where our tornado quotation is, right in that region right there is where we can expect our tornado if there is one on the ground. This is the only tornado warning we have currently. What? Flash flood? Where? New New Mexico. New Mexico. Really? Also, if you guys want to know something funny, Beryl, even though it is dead, it is gone. Yeah, no, it's not. Beryl is currently over Lake Erie. It has re-strengthened. Beryl has re-strengthened. The system won't die. Just go away, Beryl. Just leave. Obviously, there isn't a cone anymore. I just can't believe that's re-strengthening. Like, go home, Beryl. You are drunk. Also, we have this AOI in the Atlantic. It's not expected to do much. There is a bunch of dry air. If we go hurricane model, or just close out tropical tidbits and reopen it. Never mind, we cannot look at models because they are currently running. This is still our only tornado warning that we have in effect currently. So I want to jump back down to the storms that will eventually affect me. And there's now a special weather statement on that cell. And I'll be right back. Alrighty, I'm back here now. So, as I was mentioning, we do have a special weather statement on this cell that's generally headed in my direction. Take a look here. Doppler radar is tracking a strong thunderstorm near Lewistown, moving northeast at 30 miles an hour. Gusts of 50 to 55 mile an hour and half-inch size tail. Radar indicated gusty winds could knock down tree limbs and blow around unsecured objects. If outdoors, consider seeking shelter inside a sturdy building. The storm may intensify, so be certain to monitor local radio stations and available television stations for additional information and possible warnings from the National Weather Service. To report severe weather, contact your nearest law enforcement agency. They will relay your report to the National Weather Service office in State College, PA. Persons in campgrounds should consider seeking sturdy shelter until this storm passes. Tornado watch remains in effect until 9 p.m. EDT for central Pennsylvania. So, the storm is on my radar, literally and figuratively. I am watching it. As I said, if you're just seeing it in live stream, once again, I apologize for the video quality. You're just going to have to live with it for now. I don't know what's going on with it. I don't know why it's doing that today. But this thing is still broadly rotating. The storm is still rotating. So, yeah, this is heading in the general direction. Yeah, that's English. It's heading in the general direction of Mifflinburg, Lewisburg, and my home. It's going across like a mile or two to the north of Lewisburg. Let me see. Yeah, about 2.5 miles north of Lewisburg, and about 5 miles to the south of me. So honestly, if this thing gets close enough that I can see it, you guys might get IRL stream from me. Then again, though, I'd be looking into the rain course, so I don't think I'd be able to see it unless, like, I'm in Lewisburg, looking up north. But you never know. If I had a car, like I'd travel over, I would chase this thing locally if I had my license. I would be chasing this storm. Like I would be doing a local chase on this thing if I had a car and my license. Um, Lock Haven, you guys are out of the severe thunderstorm warning, and honestly, you might be done for the night. Yeah, they're beginning to trim down the tornado watch here. So Lock Haven, you guys are done for the night. Honestly, after this line passes through, you're done. So locations like Lock Haven, Lamar, State College, Huntington, Huntingdon, Lewistown. You guys are all done with the severe weather threat tonight. I'm not liking the way that this cell looks on radar. Looks like it's tightening up more and more. I'm not going to be surprised if we see a tornado possible tag severe thunderstorm warning on this. Then potentially a tornado warning on it. Now, if a tornado warning is issued, I will end the stream to take my proper safety precautions. In fact, I'm going to go grab my helmet right now, so I'll be right back. Alrighty, I have my helmet next to me, just on the off chance that this decides to do the funny and intense try. Res differential. I want to see if there's a ZDR arc on the storm. And there sort of is. There sort of is a ZDR arc on this thing. It's not well defined by any means, but there is a ZDR arc, and that tells me that the storm is intensifying. So we need to pay attention. I specifically need to pay attention to this storm. It does look like this is developing a hail shaft, a hail core, I should say. Does look like that's what's happening here. I'm so surprised they haven't pulled the trigger on a severe thunderstorm warning yet. Let's jump back over to this tornado warning up here. Expires in 8 minutes. So Kirkland and Paris. Radar died again. Fun times, honestly. That and like that right in the middle there. Still not seeing much rotation here. It doesn't look like there's a tornado imminent. However, let me check correlation coefficient before I say anything. Yeah, there isn't a tornado on the ground with that yet, anyway. I want to check CC on my storm, and there isn't anything there. For that, I keep going back to this one. However, this is impacting my area within the next hour, hour and a half. And it's just me and my sister is currently sick as of the moment. New, new tornado watch has been issued. This is for portions of Maine and New Hampshire. So a new tornado watch has been issued. It's likely a downstream extension for this watch here. So that for people who are just tuning into this stream right now, first of all, welcome. We are live because of some tornadoes that are occurring, and they have just issued a downstream severe thunderstorm warning on the tornado warning here. This is going to be a tornado possible tag, so National Weather Service doesn't believe that that's going to produce a tornado in the near term. So they have just canceled the watch, not watch the warning. Speaking of canceling warnings, once again, if you live in central Pennsylvania, once this current line that's doing through right now passes, we're done for the night. We are done for the night if you're in like State College, Lock Haven, Lamar, heck, even Lewistown, you guys are done now. The risk is over. Research reflectivity. As you can see, there's nothing over here. Honestly, after this storm passes through my area, I might sign off. I might. And why does that look better organized? I I don't like that. I I really don't like that here. Alright. So I just need to text my dad something. And there's a new tornado warning. And yeah, that's going to be an issue. That's up here, north of our current one. It's a really small warning. And oh my gosh, yeah, that's a tornado on the ground. That's a tornado on the ground. Tornado in progress in Forest Sport. You're near White Lake or Forest Sport, get underground immediately. We have a tornado on the ground here. Now I'll show you all in a minute. Right there is our tornado. Expected new tornado warning be issued. Probably something like that. And there's our new tornado warning. This is radar indicated. Why? It's going to be upgraded in moments here. It's going to be upgraded in moments to an observed tornado. There's our tornado right there. Do I have the camera map? I can't remember. Do I have the camera map in my bookmark? I do. We are going to access our camera map here. I want to see if we have any cameras on this thing in front of us. I don't think we would. Don't worry, I am also still monitoring the storm. Oh, PDS! PDS! What? This is a particularly dangerous situation. Tornado warning remains in effect until 6:15 p.m. EDT for northeastern Oneida County. At 6:01, a confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado was located near Forest Sport, or 10 miles east of Boonville, moving northeast at 30 miles per hour. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Take cover now. Hazard, damaging tornado. This is a radar confirmed tornado. You are in a life threatening situation. Flying debris may be deadly to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be destroyed. Considerable damage to homes, businesses, and vehicles is likely, and complete destruction is possible. If you're in Forest Sport, Woodgate, and Outer Creek, underground immediately. To repeat, a large, extremely dangerous, and potentially deadly tornado is on the ground. Protect your life, take cover now. Move to a basement or interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows, and there's now a severe thunderstorm warning for my storm. Meanwhile, this one is still radar indicated. I'm going to quickly jump down to my area. Because I do now have a... We do now have a severe thunderstorm warning on this with a tornado possible tag. So this is going to miss me unless it takes a dramatic shift up to the north. Um... I think that's just inflow, but I'm I'm 99.9% sure that's it, but if that's not, that is an inflow, then that's an issue. Why is Microsoft Explorer up? No, go away. Spectrum Myth, this will tell me on, maybe. Oh no, that's heading straight for Bloomsburg as well. Come on, radar, load, 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 load. That doesn't look as organized as it did, but we have two tornado warnings right now. We have a PDS. We have a PDS tornado warning and a radar indicated tornado warning. Make it make sense. Make it make freaking sense. Is that bookend vortex? Ah, that felt really good. I don't know why this is radar indicated. That's why. The tornado looks to have lifted. Honestly, I don't know why they went PDS with this. This did not deserve a PDS tornado warning tag. I'm sorry. I said it. I said it. It did not deserve a PDS tag. There is still rotation on this thing, don't get me wrong. However, PDS, eh, I don't think so. I don't think that really deserved to go PDS, in my opinion. So all the severe thunderstorm warnings we have right now are tornado possible tagged, including the cell that is going to go just to my south. Got a new notification from Weatherbug. Oh, lightning strikes within 10 miles of me. Yeah, makes sense. Our PDS warning is gone. So currently we are down to one tornado warning, and that's our radar indicator on that cell. The rotation does seem to be weakening, which is good, obviously. I'm not out of the clear yet, either. I have that coming towards me. And there is some broad, very broad rotation on that. Let's see where that is in storm. Yeah, that could be a rain wrapped tornado there. Just in my west.